Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Amateur Sports for tonight's Toronto Raptors watch party. And today, it's a pretty big one. It's a pretty big one. Raptors playing tonight against the Memphis Grizzlies at home. Not big because of this, but hey, fun little jersey matchup. Both teams will be rocking the retro jerseys for this game. The Raptors not quite their full on retro jerseys here, but a form of their retro jerseys here today. And the Memphis Grizzlies, I believe, are wearing their full-on Memphis Grizzlies retro jerseys, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, actually, it is the full. I mean, it's the Vince Carter retro jersey. It's not the big Dino ones that I have here, but it's like the Vince Carter era purple jerseys against the full-on Vancouver Grizzlies jerseys. Yeah, I am pumped to see that. I missed the last game in Memphis when they were wearing these, so yeah, this should be a decent jersey matchup, but obviously basketball is at play as well in this game, and beyond the on-court stuff that has to do with basketball, there could be a lot swarming around this game here tonight. It is the final game the Raptors will be playing ahead of the NBA trade deadline. Tomorrow is the deadline. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern time is the deadline. That is 20 hours from now. Well, it's 19 hours and 56 minutes and 25 seconds from now, but it's tomorrow. I'm going to be live for that. I'm going to be live for that Raptors. Sorry. I'm going to be live for the trade deadline. I'm going to be live on this channel here from, I'm going to try to start at 1 p.m. It could end up being 1:15, latest 1:30, but going to be streaming up until the deadline, and we'll be streaming after the deadline as well on the same stream, so it's not like there's going to be multiple streams or anything, but yeah, I'm going to be doing a live stream for the NBA trade deadline, covering the live trades as they happen and recapping it once it ends, so make sure you guys are ready to check that one out. I put the link in the description as well if you want to I don't know what you can do with the link in the not in the description, the chat. I don't know what you can do with that. Like, you can just go over and look at it, I guess. But I don't know, bookmark it or something. I don't know. You know what you should do? Just turn on the notification bell below this stream here, and they'll be notified when content's coming out, and you'll be able to watch it, and that'll make me happy. And I think kind of the point of the videos, it makes you happy as well, and you enjoy the videos, and maybe you get a new perspective. You learn something. I don't know. Hey, support the content. Hopefully I see you guys at the live stream there tomorrow. All right. On the game today, so it was a slight scent of fish when Chris Boucher missed out on yesterday's game due to an illness. We considered the possibility of it being trade-related. Well, I mean, look, it's a possibility he doesn't start. Or, sorry, possibility he still does get traded, but he's playing. Yeah, he's back today, and he's playing. So, you know, what does it all mean? I don't know. What does it mean that Davion Mitchell, who'd been playing well in starting games, was out of rotation yesterday and isn't starting today when Emmanuel Quickly isn't playing? The state of this Raptors, fuck, man. This is a tanking lineup I've ever seen it. Jamal Shead, Jacoby Walter, Grady Dick, Scotty Barnes, Kelly Olynyk. That is a tough five against a good Memphis team. The Raptors surprised us in the second half yesterday. I'm not expecting a surprise today. They're 10.5-point underdogs for a reason. Yeah, I think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna win this game today, but maybe they surprise me. I love comments like this. Beijing asks, and we'll make an example of you, unfortunately here, but yeah, I got to do it because you asked it, and you're the first to ask it. Anybody else ask it? No. All right. So, my job so I'm a producer at a sports betting media company. Half of my job is dedicated to creating NBA content. Okay. Half of my job is dedicated to being a producer for other betting related content, not necessarily NBA specific, but sports, like all sports specific. So a little bit to the NBA. My side job is this amateur sports, where I'm dedicated to talking about the Raptors and the NBA. Kyle Kuzma got traded about 11 a.m. this morning. You're asking me if I saw the Chris Middleton trade. The surprising answer is I went the entire day not even seeing. No. Yes, I'm aware. I'm aware of the trade. I did see the trade. Yes. In the entirety of the day, my day, which is dedicated in my day job and my side job to covering the NBA. Over the course of my day, I did see that trade. Yes. Oh, man. Every year, these kind of questions pop up. And I'm sure you're nice. You're nice and everything. I apologize for you being the example here. But, like, of course I saw the trade. Yeah, I think it was a great trade for Milwaukee. I seem to be in the minority here. I seem to be higher. I am definitely higher on Kyle Kuzma than the masses. People are looking at Kyle Kuzma like, look, you could question his character, rightfully so. I mean, you look at like Kyle Kuzma's box score on a day-to-day basis this season. Like, some games he's just not fucking trying. So, like, he literally is not fucking trying. Like, here's the points down here. Some games he literally is not trying. Some games he is. Like six shots taken, bro. 8 shots. 3 shots. 4 shots. Been better as of late, leading up to the trade deadline. Perhaps trade in mind. But he's an unserious player with the Wizards. When he's on a team where he doesn't need to be the... Like a creator for himself, he can be an off-ball scorer and play a role like he did on the Lakers. He's really good. And hey, he was a pretty important piece of the Lakers winning, an NBA championship. Like, he played a big role in that team. So Kyle Kuzma, going to the Milwaukee Bucks, who have Giannis and Damian Lillard, the focal points. He can play an off-ball role. Kyle Kuzma's good, man. Like, this is a player who averaged 21, 22 points per game the last 2 years in Washington. Not this year. Unserious player. Obviously not shooting well from 3 this year. But a career 33% three-point shooter. I got to tell you, if he's getting Giannis and Dame spacing, that's going to be a lot better than 33. Like, we look at his last season with LA. 36% shooting. Right? 36% shooting. So, clearly, this is a player capable of shooting the ball well in the right setup. I like this pickup for Milwaukee. I think what's also at play for my opinions on the trade here and liking it for Milwaukee. I'm higher on Kyle Kuzma than most people. I'm lower on Chris Middleton than most people. I think Middleton was like a dead contract that they just wanted to get rid of. They did. It cost them A.J. Johnson as well, who has some potential for sure. But look, they have Dame and Giannis. It ain't about, giving A.J. Johnson the platform to develop. It's about fucking winning. And Kyle Kuzma helps them do that. Kyle Kuzma's on a great contract. $23.5 million this year, $21.5 million next year, $19.5 million the year after that. A descending contract, younger player. Yeah, I like this trade. I like this trade a lot for Milwaukee. And over the course of the day, I did see it. Yeah, if a trade happens, just for the future, just so we're all on the same page here. If a trade happens in the NBA, it'll probably be like maybe I'm making lunch or something, and I'm not on my phone for like 10 minutes. 10 minutes won't go by before I know about it. I'm chronically online, and it is my job to cover. It's literally my full-time and part-time job to cover the NBA. I'm aware of these trades when they happen, oftentimes in less than a minute. Anyways, Minso says, just seeing the injury reports, how do you expect Scotty to improve when the team can't even stay healthy? Well, he gets a ton of the ball. He gets self-creation reps. And some of it will be ugly for sure, but some of it looks great as well. So hopefully he can continue to just work on his craft, work on his game. Minto says people still complain about Scotty just watch after the game. Well, they always do. People just want to be miserable. You know, like, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Like, people are just going to find reasons to be upset at all times. Last season, upset. Why are you not prioritizing Sky Barnes development, making first option? This year, upset. Why is Sky Barnes the first option when he's not good enough to do it? Boss says, trade Jakob, hurt every year. Let's have a look, actually. So, last season, obviously, was hurt. 50 games. Missed 24 of them. This season has, like, not been hurt, like, really at all. Where at game 51... He'll have missed 6 after today. Year before that, he played 72. Year before that, he played 68. Year before that, he was 69, 66, 77, 82, and 54. I don't know. This doesn't look like a player to me that I would call, quote, every year he is hurt. I would say he's been hurt, like, in his first season. Was he getting playtime out the gate and was literally injured in his rookie season? Was he just getting DNPs? I think they were just DNPs. I'm not sure if he was actually injured. There might have been, like, rookie player. Yeah, I'm sure these were DNPs. Or, like, he was with the 905. So he's been hurt. So he's played 9 seasons. So let's count how many seasons he's been injured for enough games to not make an All-NBA team. 1. 1. So hurt every year. He's been hurt 1 year in his entire life as an NBA player. I wouldn't say 1 out of 9 is enough to say every year. Maybe if it was like 1 year hurt and he was in his second year of the NBA, but yeah, as a Raptor. Okay. So he's played 3 seasons as a Raptor. This is his 4th season. I'd say missing 6 out of 51 games is not hurt. That's just natural wear and tear. Let's count out of the 4. 1. Oh, we're done. 1 out of 4 as a Raptor. Again, higher percentage. We're 25% now. That's not enough for me to say hurt every year. Like, maybe if he's hurt 2 out of 4, I'll give you, like, maybe a chance of saying every year, but even then, that's only 50%. Now, if it's 3 out of 4, now we can really have a conversation about every being the exact word that we use to describe how often he's hurt, how many years he's hurt. But 1 out of 4, even still, I'm like, it's only 1 out of 4, and he still played 50 fucking games. Like, still played 50 games, still like, yeah, he was hurt, but also he tanked. So, but did that play a part? We have a new subscriber here, Aaron Harris. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Amateur Army. What a great time to subscribe with all this great content on the way ahead of the trade deadline. People just fucking yap. They just yap. See what I mean? People just like to be upset. They just want to fucking be upset about something. There's nothing to be upset about with Jakob Poeltl's health. Yet, we just want to be upset. Same goes for Scotty Barnes. Everyone wants to be upset. Last year, why is Barnes not your first option? Give him the reps to play. Give him the reps to be the first option. This year, okay, we did that. Why is Barnes your first option? He'll never be good enough to be a first option. It's so stupid. We're never going to change the person. Well, that has nothing to do with the idiotic conversation that you started. So why are we all of a sudden shifting topics? I think I think Poeltl's definitely a player that's good enough to be a starting center on a championship caliber team. Like, definitely. That's not even a question. You're 0-3, man. Maybe, 0-3. Now we can say every take is bad. 0 out of 3 misses, we can say everyone's been a miss because, that every take has been a miss from you. Not 1 out of 9 seasons he's hurt or 1 out of 4 as a Raptor he's hurt. That's not really every. But when every single one of your takes is bad, yeah, every take is a miss. Going through the rest of the chat here, they managed to get a bit younger, didn't give up much. Yeah, I don't know why people still treat Chris Middleton like the championship piece. He isn't that anymore. He's aging. He's not as good as he used to be. He got moved to the bench. Now there's a guy that's hurt pretty often, Chris Middleton. Not every year, but he's hurt pretty often. I thought it was a good trade from the Bucks, for sure. Aaron Harris says Raptors will be silent this trade deadline. I very much disagree. I very much disagree. There's been a lot of noise around them, which there is every year. I don't think they'll be as active as some people might think, but they won't do nothing. I'm so confident they won't be doing nothing. I probably will stay up to see. I'll probably try to stay up to about 1 to make sure I don't miss anything tonight. I'll probably be up. I'll probably set an alarm for 7, check my phone. Okay, nothing. Go back. Well, actually, I should get up at 7 because anyways, I'll probably get 6 hours of sleep here. Surprise. Didn't lose a subscriber there. Props for not unsubscribing. Jakob is so good. Why wouldn't he be a starting center? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Rahul. One of our members. Thank you so much for that, Rahul. Being a big supporter with that membership. I sometimes forget Jakob is a top 10 pick in his draft. Yeah, and you don't look at him like he's a top 10 pick. We did a redraft a year or two ago on this channel, and in the redraft, which things have changed, I could do another one, but he comfortably went top 10 again. He would comfortably go top 10 again. I feel like he's learned a lot under Pop. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. He's not as athletic as he used to be. Age. He's not even 30 yet, I don't think either, by the way. How old is he? I think he's 29. Yeah, he's 29. But he's very good. He's a very good player. And if the Lakers get him, they got a good one. Thanks for the new subscribers, by the way. Rick Pimento says, let's get BI. I'm slowly, I'm not jumping in the deep end here. But when you're in a hot tub and it kind of takes you a while, you get your feet in, then your legs in, then, maybe your body, and then you go all in. You got to, adjust to the heat a little bit. I think I'm, waist deep in this one right now. I'm really slowly climbing into the Brandon Ingram hot tub, if you will. Yeah, I look, he hasn't been an all-star in a while, I'll concede, but I think he's got all-star caliber ability. And if the Raptors can get him for very little, it's just really hard to get that level of talent on your team, and to be able to do that for potentially contract scraps and second-round picks or 1 first-round pick, the Indiana pick, it's appealing. It's appealing. You go into the draft like the Indiana pick. I mean, I fucked up in a video I made. I thought it'd be a good pick. It's probably not going to be that good of a pick. I will concede that I was wrong in that video. That ended up getting just crushing in views, by the way. Of course, the video I was a fucking moron in, just crushed in views. Yeah, a late like a 20 to 23rd overall pick for Brandon Ingram. If you're using that pick, you want to get a player. If you get a player that comes close to as good as Brandon Ingram, you're pretty pumped. So if you can trade the Pacers pick and salary, maybe even up to RJ Barrett, RJ, then I'm do I really want to do it? But if it's just contracts and a pick, man, that's appealing, and that's very tempting. Dare to Go to says, Jake Fisher said on Bleacher Report that right now it sounds like Toronto's the most likely scenario for Brandon Ingram. It's, yeah, obviously I just got to see what it looks like. I'm worried the Raptors go a little bit too hard for it. If they trade 2 first, I might throw up. Please, bro, Masai, don't do that. But 1 pick I can stomach. 1 pick I can stomach. Absolutely. I did see that it's pretty much coming down to Atlanta and Toronto for Brandon Ingram. But they are serious about it, apparently. Do I think the starting 5 means we are trading someone tonight? I think we might trade someone tonight. I don't think it has any relation to the starting 5. We got a new subscriber here. V2 Classics has subscribed. Welcome to the Amateur Hour Army. Appreciate that. So in 2021, Norman Powell played the night before the trade deadline, in which he was traded to the Portland Trailblazers. In 2023, Jakob Poeltl played against the Raptors in Toronto the day he got traded, essentially, to the Raptors. Last year, I can't recall the Raptors having activity. It was Otto Porter on deadline day, wasn't it? And Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder, I'm going to imagine, played on deadline day. Yeah, the lineup has nothing to do with it. Well, Mitchell maybe. With Mitchell maybe, but no. I wouldn't read anything in between the lines of the lineup here. I wouldn't trade a first round for someone that can walk. Yeah, that's the thing. See, so when I'm talking about Brandon Ingram here, I'm operating under the assumption that, if you're trading for Ingram, you're talking to him, you're saying, "Hey man, we want you in a trade. If we get you in a trade, we'd like you to re-sign." Is that something that's going to happen? Right? Like Siakam last year when Indiana got him. Yeah, Indiana, I'm sure, had a conversation with him and said, "Okay, we're going to trade for you. We'll give you the max. Is this what's up?" And it happened, right? I think that would be the scenario with Brandon Ingram. So that if the Raptors are trading for Brandon Ingram, he's re-signing here. That's how I feel. If he doesn't, disaster. But I'm confident they trade for him. He'll resign. What about Booker in a three-way with my Booker's not going anywhere. Booker is not going anywhere. Well, Luka got traded. You know what? I can't say a guy is not going anywhere anymore because Luka Doncic got traded, which means anybody can get traded. But Booker's not going anywhere. I remember Norm started on the wrong side when we first matched up that year too. Yes, I remember that as well. Those gray jerseys, horrible Portland jerseys he wore in that game. And the Raptors had that black and gold, which was pretty nice. I think it was black and gold. Anyways, Portland were in that gray shite. It was horrible. Maybe the Raptors just in black. Anyways, gray it never looks good on sports jerseys. Never. Except maybe baseball. But even then, white or black or a color is better. Giannis was scratched for the Bucks game tonight. Yeah, I think he's getting traded to the Raptors for RJ Barrett, Emmanuel Quickly, and the Pacers pick. No, he's probably just chilling. He's been game time decision. He's been hurt the last 2 days. The Bucks are monster favorites. They're resting him. It's a rest play. I think the Bucks played yesterday too. Okay, they didn't, but just a rest game. I'm going to assume. Wait for Kyle Kuzma to show up. Should have just kept Siakam, work it out. We're trying to get Ingram now. Siakam actually wanted to be here. Well, I thought about this about an hour ago. Siakam ended up getting us 3 firsts. Not the best one of them. One of them was not a great first, but we got 3 firsts. We got 2 for. We got 3 firsts, didn't we? Yeah, we got 3 firsts out of it. And Bruce Brown, who you can hopefully flip for some assets tomorrow. Brandon Ingram may only cost 1 pick. Possibility he doesn't even cost any firsts. So, you got not a great haul for Siakam, but you might be able to get Brandon Ingram for chump change, and that's appealing to me. What's the ideal contract look for a Brandon Ingram extension, assuming you trade for him? If you're trading for him, you're giving him the max, I think. I think if the Raptors are trading for him, they have to be comfortable that he's getting a max contract. I don't think you're trading for Ingram and you're getting him to say, yeah, I'll re-sign, unless a max contract's on the table. That's probably what it's going to have to be. Now, you could absolutely argue whether or not Brandon Ingram is worth that much money, but perhaps it's more justifiable to have gotten him for so cheap. But max contract's got to be on the table, I think, for that to happen. The game's going to get ugly real fast. Yeah, I think so too. Memphis are a good and well-coached team. This could be a problem today. If anybody hasn't seen the starting 5, it's Shed, Walter, Dick, Barnes, Olynyk. It's an ugly lineup. It's an ugly lineup that is just lacking everywhere, lacking on both ends of the floor. I like a lot of the guys in this lineup, but yeah, this gonna be a tough game. Is Giannis actually out? Fuck, he's in my fucking fantasy team. Oh shit, I gotta get him out of my fucking lineup. Oh, I can't get him out anymore. I should have fucking... Shit. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? If we win, I'll give you $100. Awesome. Oh, it's still up. Awesome. Yeah, my shit, what am I doing? Yeah, e-transfer me so YouTube doesn't snake 30% of it. I'll give you my e-transfer after the game. Now I'm really rooting for him. Wiggins or Ingram? I don't really see I don't really see how much Wiggins brings to the team, like how much Wiggins changes. I like Wiggins. I just don't see it changing a lot about the team. You know, would rather have my money tied up in Ingram. I don't mind Wiggins, but I answer your question, Brandon Ingram. We gotta let RJ go. We pursue Ingram. That's something I'm comfortable with. I like RJ, but that's something I'm comfortable with. Brandon Ingram's a better player. I know statistically they're similar. Stylistically, not similar. And I think Brandon Ingram's game is more appealing to the team going forward. I think his self-creation is something this team is missing. If it's RJ and no first, I'm on board. If it's RJ and a first, less on board. It'll be interesting. The Raptors have, like the Pirtle year 2 years ago, they got the trade done at night. They got it done after the game. So sleep at your own risk. I will sleep at my own risk myself. But this is, there's a chance for something to happen tonight. Door shot. All right. We'll do the door shot. Obviously, I'm horrible at this. We know that. Yeah, yesterday, I cannot believe my shot didn't go in. It rolled around the rim and rolled away. It's inexplicable how bad these shots have been and how little luck I've had along the way. But maybe today is different. Maybe today is the day I find something special. Let's try to make it happen here. Got the line right. I got the line right. It didn't go in. A little too strong. God, 30 to 41. I swear I'm like not this. I tell you guys I'm not good at basketball. I swear I'm not this bad. I tried to lock in. I tried to do something. I got the line. It just went over. Not by much. It was probably pretty close, but it doesn't matter how close it was. It didn't go in. Jeez, man. It's sad. It's sad. 13 of 41. That's got to be like 29%. 32%. So it's not that bad, but it's bad. It's bad. I wanted to get 50%. That ain't happening. I haven't played basketball in over 10 years, Fitness Information says. My shooting is horrible. I haven't played basketball since I tore my ACL in the summer of 2023. Up until then, I'd been playing rec basketball, and I really enjoyed it. I played well. I played in like a low league, like not a super competitive one. I played in a rec league. I was better than I thought I'd be. I thought I'd just kind of be rim running and getting rebounds. But no, I had to do like everything almost. Yeah, it was good. I averaged. They kept stats. I averaged a double-double. I averaged like 13 points, 11 rebounds. Had a fun time. Hopefully I can play again. I just don't have time to play, to be honest. I don't have time. That was when I was living at home, so I don't have time. I live with my fiance now. It's hard to cultivate the time to do things like this. We got a super chat from Adam Wetstein. Thank you so much for sending that in. Saying, so I love fans saying how the player like Durant won't go to the Golden State Warriors are greedy. They just learned from the owners. Oh, players are greedy, you're saying. I mean, players are not greedy because every time a player gets traded and they have a trade exemption, like a trade kicker, they waive it if it would put their team in the luxury tax. Like Kyle Kuzma waived most of his trade kicker today to keep Milwaukee out of the luxury tax when he didn't have to do that to help the team build. Like, yeah. We're kind of just like allowing the owners to save more money to build their own team. You know, is this the league we've cultivated? But yes, I do agree with what you're saying. Players got to take care of themselves sometimes. Fitness information says there's rec leagues in North America where you can actually win money and prizes if you play seriously. I like playing for fun. It was a rec league. My team wasn't. I was on I don't have enough friends who play basketball, so I played on like an individuals team. So like people who don't have a team all come together on one team. We weren't very good. We won in like a couple games, but it was fun. I like playing basketball. The bulk of my friendships come in the form of soccer players. So I played competitive soccer for most of my life. So that's where I play on a good rec league team, not for money or anything, but I play on a very competitive rec league team. But I'm good at soccer. I'm not very good at basketball. Hey, if everybody downtown has a rec league team and you guys need power forward who can guard all 5 positions, call me. Hit me up. I'll play on your rec league team. That's not a joke. If you guys have a rec league team and want players, I'll play on your team. I swear. I want to play basketball. Maybe although I might be slightly washed because I tore my ACL, but I'm a fit guy. I can get rebounds. I can play defense. I don't need no ball. Just put me in the paint, man. I'll just crash the glass. I'll sit in the corner. That's all. Not to Niagara, unfortunately. If you're in Toronto, I don't have a car, so it's got to be TTC accessible. Soccer, I'm taking care of, so don't worry. But hey, you know what? If you've got a team downtown, fuck it, I'll play some more soccer. If you got a rec soccer team, I'll play on that team too. I'm good at soccer, so I'll if you need a player, you want me. Make the trip to Niagara. It's just the time of that trip too. But look, something closer. YMCA. I'm not strolling into like a walk-in. I'm on an organized team if I'm doing anything. It is kind of dumb to have a car in Toronto, but thankfully I have a friend who has a car who I carpool with for soccer because he needs it for work. Yeah, basketball and soccer. There's some compatibility there because. Like, I credit being able to play, like, decent defense. Like, I'm not great, but, like, decent defense because my footwork's very good for my size because of playing soccer my whole life. So I credit that. Also, like, playing soccer, it's a lot of, it's not hand-eye, but it's, like, foot-eye. Like, a lot of coordination involved there, which kind of facilitates other sports. Like, I feel like if you're good at soccer, you're probably at least okay at a lot of sports, if that makes sense. Like, you may not be good at stuff, but like, you can survive a pickup game in a lot of other sports type of thing. Okay, organize a day for subscribers. I've definitely thought about it a while, but like, I don't mean this like disrespectfully at all. But like every time I try to like, I've tried to set up something that relies on like people kind of like. Not necessarily, like, not metaphorically showing up, let's say. It doesn't quite, like, come off as I want it to, if that's the right way to say it. Like, I do not say this disrespectfully at all. I just don't really think. I don't think enough people would go to justify the cost of renting a court. It is something I'd like to do one day. I think maybe even like renting out a gym for a day and running like a tournament would be fun. It's just, it's a lot of, I don't know how to, like, a lot goes into it, and I'm not sure it's something that can be pulled off right now. And to do something like that, I need to be sure it would come off, type of thing, if that makes sense. Pickleball. I haven't played pickleball yet, but I think I would like to because it looks fun, and I feel like I can be decent at it. Maybe me and my fiance will start playing this year, get ourselves a set. There's some courts nearby, so can definitely see myself getting into it in some capacity. Anybody else play pickleball? You guys like it? Yeah, serious though. Like serious inquiries only. Hit up my DMs at Gramegna if you've got a rec league team and you're not very good. Like I can handle the ball. I can hit 25% of my threes. I can get busy in the paint. I can play defense. I'm a good rebounder. If you need that sounds like something your team needs, hit me up. My engine, that's my biggest trait. I don't die. I don't die off in games. Big trait in fourth quarter time. Big trait when your team has not enough players and you have no subs. Yeah, that's it on that. Soccer, I'm good at. You want a soccer player, hit me up. I'll play on your team as well. Toronto, serious inquiries only. I'm too young for pickleball. I don't know, man. My knee sometimes says otherwise. Tore my ACL almost 2 years ago now. It's still not healthy. I don't think it ever will be. Sad. I do a lot of martial arts training, though. It survives that. I do need a brace at all times, but like a soft brace, but still. Anyways. Yeah, more reports suggesting that it's Toronto is really picking up steam for Brandon Ingram. Really picking up steam. We will see. We will see. Could happen, guys. Could happen tonight, man. All right, on this game, it's a tough starting five for the Raptors. It's a tough opponent. I'm not expecting a win today. I don't think you should be expecting a win as well. Hopefully we're competitive. I think we'll be in the Jimmy trade. Hey, if we're just like look at Utah. Utah was just a dumping ground in the Doncic trade, and they got Jalen Hood-Schifino in 2 seconds. I would love Jalen Hood-Schifino in 2 seconds for doing nothing, wouldn't you? I'd love to be a third team in a trade. Well, at least even if the game does go bad, it's gonna be some cool ass jerseys on the floor, huh? Vancouver Grizzlies versus Raptors is gonna be cool as shit. And look, I mean, Walter, Mobo, Shed had big games yesterday. Maybe they do it again today. Maybe they keep us in it. Maybe there's some more fighting this dog here before the trade deadline. Jazz stacking picks like money. I mean, it worked for the Thunder a little bit. Helped to trade for a future MVP in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And getting every pick the Clippers had. Why do the Clippers regret that? Wonder. Because you can make a big trade and just say, look, we'd do it again. We'd go back and give ourselves a shot at a championship again. But, well, they go back, they wouldn't do it because they know how good Shai gets. But they would regret it in that way. So I guess I answered my own question there. Starting fives, John Morant, Luke Kennard, Jalen Wells. Very good. Jaren Jackson Jr. and Zach Edey. A couple rookies in there. Jalen Wells might be the rookie of the year. Jamal Shed, Grady Dick, Troy Walters, Scotty Barnes, and Kelly Olynyk on the floor to start the game for the Raptors. Yeah, it's a lineup that's hurting, respectfully. Ja Morant's been kind of not great this year, by the way. Low-key, like, not been great. Jaren Jackson Jr., high-key, been amazing this year, by the way. Shout out Jaren Jackson. He's been their best player this year, for sure. All right, let's get on. Raptors game day. Shop the merch. I got a link at the top of the description. Amateur hats still available. Shirts are selling. We're sold out of mediums. We're sold out of large. I think we've got one extra large left. We've got a couple smalls left. Double XL also available. I think there's one triple XL as well. I think I have one triple XL. Check the link at the top of the description to get yourself some merch. Support the channel. Support what I do. And I would really appreciate it. And you get some cool stuff in return. Dallas is parallel to the Lakers rumors. Any thoughts on that? Lots of thoughts. I'll say it quickly. Lakers, not a great fit because they need a lob threat or a shooter. For the Raptors, yeah, if they can get the 23-1 pick and assets, awesome. I did a full video talking about it on the channel on Monday. Go check it out. Oh, on Sunday. Oh, yeah, Sunday. Go check it out. My Doncic video. Half of it was about Pirtle. Go check it out. My full thoughts. Game has begun. Zach Edey, naturally, wins the jump ball over Kelly Olynyk. And we're underway. Nice court. Nice jerseys for both teams. This is aesthetically pleasing. Ja Morant start the game up to the rim. Throws it up and throws it in. Let's see if Google fixes up the scoreboards today. Gets it sorted right away. No, not yet. Nice to see a Canadian on the floor, though, even it is an away team with Zach Edey. We've got Wells on the ball. Attacking Grady Dick up with the right, and it's 4-0 for the Grizzlies. Serious, Jalen Wells has Rookie of the Year potential this year. Not a loaded year, of course, but he could do it. Especially if Memphis are a contender. Walter, nice play there. 4-2. Nice to see him get started, get a little bit of confidence. And the Raptors can get a steal. Nope, Jaren Jackson has it. Wells in the corner for three. What'd I tell you? This guy's not bad. Seven to 2. Barnes, 3 balls straight away. Seriously struggled shooting last game, and the struggles start there. Shed for 3. No struggles there. Jamal Shed gets his night started with a 3 ball, getting the start for the Raptors tonight. 7 to 5. Man, Jamal Shed has shocked me with, like, he hasn't been amazing, but he's been fairly consistent with his 3-point shot this season. Very nice to see. This scoreboard will get back on track soon, but that's what we got. Walter to Olynyk in the paint. Spins off Wells and finishes. 7-7. Good start here by the Raptors. Competitive and confident start here. Memphis drafted Jalen Well with the second-round pick. The Raptors trade for Marc Gasol. I think the Marc Gasol trade worked out in the end. But that is interesting. I didn't know that. Can't look at trades like that, by the way. Like, you traded Jalen Wells? No. Kelly Olynyk for 3. Wow. Look at us go. Like who knows if the Raptors would have drafted the same guy. Not that I'm saying you suggest that. You just merely brought up that was the pick that ended up being Jalen Wells. But anyway, just for anybody thinking, oh my God, why did we give away that pick? Edey gets the and one inside. That's got to feel good for him, Canadian boy. Not a local boy. I'm not mistaken, he grew up in BC, very far away from Toronto. Oh, but it's cool. He's got the Vancouver Grizzlies stuff on here. Zach Edey at the free throw line, zoned in on the hoop, and one is good. Ties the game up at 10. I don't know he's from BC. Confirm. Somebody confirm. I'm pretty sure that's where he's from. Olynyk for three again doesn't go. Grady Dick, the offensive rebound. Offensive rebounds killed us last night. Will it be our friend tonight? Walter in the paint. Shifts through a couple of Grizzlies players and finishes in tight. 4 points for Walter. Colin says, now who do the Lakers buy for strong center players? They should look at Claxton, Kessler, and Pirtle. Jaren Jackson. Help defense comes from Olynyk, and Jaren Jackson just throws it out of bounds. Wow. Zach Edey's from Toronto. Is he actually? I swear I thought he's from BC. Okay, now I'm checking. Bullet Bill, I might have been a liar. Oh, he's born in Toronto. Born in Toronto. And went to high school in Toronto. Got it. He's from Toronto. How did I not hear about him growing up? This fucking freak of nature. My bad, he's from Toronto. So he's a local boy. Another report. Raptors pushing harder for Brandon Ingram than Atlanta is currently. It's looking like it may happen, man. $13-12 from Memphis here. Edey's from Scarborough. Okay, that's true. Wikipedia says Toronto. You may not actually be from Toronto. That's a fair point. Dog's barking. Hey, what are you doing? Dogs be barking, man. Go to sleep, man. Just getting comfy. Sometimes she just has a little fit before she's getting comfy. You know how dogs be. All the dogs. 13-12 Memphis. Edey backing down Olynyk. Pass stolen away by Shed. Outlets to Walter. Nice pass. Nice take. Good finish by Walter. Love to see the rookies connecting, giving the Raptors the 1 point lead. (14-13). Kennard, mid-range, no good. And Edey, wow. Offensive rebound, doesn't even jump to put it back. Wow. Walter to Barnes, don't shoot. Pass to Shed. You shoot. Doesn't go. Well off on slightly above the break three. Wells inside off of the lead pass. Kicks it back out to Edey. Now Morant. Defended by Grady. Switches to Shed. Dishes in the corner to Wells. Stepping back for three. Tough shot. Air ball. Jaren Jackson the rebound. Blocked by Barnes. Big time block down low. Scotty Barnes. Raptors other way. Olynyk out to Walter for three. Off the mark. That would have been cool. I wouldn't read too much in regards to guy not playing means he's getting traded. It's possible, but it's not. Doesn't mean they are getting traded. Three ball there for Morant. Grizzlies up by 4, and we got a timeout called. Hey, dude, any chance, do you know Sir from the 6? Sir? Sir from the 6. He too from Canada. Been long since. I have no idea what you're talking about. Sir from the 6. Oh, it's like Sir from the 6. Is that the name? Obviously not. I'm struggling here, so whoever you're talking about, I don't know. Oh, he streams. no disrespect was meant at all by the comments that I just muttered. Absolutely no disrespect whatsoever. I apologize. I say this with no disrespect at all. Wasn't aware of this person. The answer is no. Yeah, I saw Valanciunas to the Kings. Don't love that move. I just don't really rate Valanciunas, I think, is kind of where I'm at. I don't think this trade... they didn't really give up a lot to get him, so whatever. But you know what? I guess their backup was Alex Len. And now it's JV. I guess that's an upgrade. Wasn't it? It was Alex Len, I think. So maybe that's an upgrade. Been a while since I heard of any YouTuber or streamer with 6 in his or her username. Yeah, I feel like the term is a little out of fashion. It's still relevant, but it's not as in fashion as it was in, like, summer 2016. Inactive for 3 years. Oh, that's a shame. The grind is tough. I mean, it's tough to live your life. You got a lot going on. I get it. I don't know how big the channel was, but you really got to have the passion for it. And I'm not saying this individual didn't, but it's tough. And content, it can become a bit of a slippery slope if you just get accustomed. Like, you take a couple weeks off and you just get accustomed to not doing anything. You're like, man, I kind of just enjoy chilling. It was Trey Lyles, but he can go back to his true position of the 4 now. I do believe JV is an upgrade on Trey Lyles. Streams video games. Found the passion. You got to have the passion for it. You got to have the passion for it. Oh, man. Last time we played the Grizzlies, we got dismantled. I missed that game because I was out of dinner, Christmas dinner. I stream video games sometimes. You got to be a member to see it, but I'm having fun with the Dead Space playthrough, as much fun as I can with a game that terrifies me and unsettles me constantly. David Mitchell has it. Goes to Abaji. We're back from the timeout. Brandon Clark in the game for the Grizzlies. Grady lobbed up to Walter. Kick out to Abaji. Corner 3. You know it's Abaji. 18-17. Morant to Wells in the corner. Fouled by Mitchell. David Mitchell back in rotation tonight after DNP yesterday. Wow, Baji's 4th in the NBA in three-point percentage, in corner three-point percentage. That's... Do I think Scottie could be more of a point guard in future Raptors? No! No. I've been saying for a few years now. This year confirms it, I believe. Not a point guard. Great player, not a point guard. Ooh, Abaji for 3 again. Raptors tied at 20. Barnes, look. Point guard, just a position. You can still be like an initiator, but as like a pure point guard, leading every play. No, not the right role for him. David Mitchell has it. Pocket pass to Olynyk is turned over. Morant with a steal. And then he throws it away to Grady Dick. And then he throws it away to Jalen Wells. He outlets it to John Morant. And he throws it away to Walter. 4 turnovers. Grady Dick for 3. What a sequence. Doesn't go. Rebound Wells. Tips it to Walter. Raptors have it back. Grady Dick to Mitchell. Slows it down. Aldama in the game for the Grizzlies. Mitchell to Abaji. Pump and drive and fouled. All right. What a possession. Working base same as well. I think she was very active in 2017-19. After that, I went to my mess. Well, you did Masters. Congratulations on that. Well, hopefully you passed. You got it. Yeah, it's tough to do content. I don't have kids. If I ever have kids, it's be really tough to do content. I don't want to give it up. I don't know. I don't know what's going to stop me. I don't know. Maybe nothing ever will. Maybe I'm just Maybe I'm just always going to be doing this. Maybe I'm going to be 50 years old complaining about something. When I think of video games junior, I think of Slim Kirby, YouTube Man, Madam Wario. Both runs original Super Mario Kart. I don't watch any video game content, to be honest. Just never really been my thing. Grady Dick up with the right. Nice take there by Grady. Got it to go. Keep RJ deal IQ. IQ's a lot harder to trade. John Morant throws the ball off Mobo. It's out of bounds for a Grizzlies ball. Oh, Grady's shot got blocked, but it still went in. Got tipped there by Adama. Timeout called again. Is this a Memphis timeout? I hope it's a Memphis timeout. That'll be our second if it was us. Yeah, Memphis timeout. Raptors lead 24-22. Yeah, I'd be okay. I listen, like I said, I'd be okay moving RJ. RJ and 2 second-round picks for Ingram, I'd do it. We will be way above the cap. Sorry, I read that. What is my favorite NBA 2K game and favorite GTA game? I'm not like a big 2K player. I played what was the one where Giannis was on the cover? 2K21. I played no, that was Dame. Did I play the 2K20? No, was it 2K19? 2K19 I played the most of when I was in university. I'm not good at 2K. I never played 2K really growing up. I was a big FIFA player, so no strong opinions on 2K, but I guess 2019, because that's when I played the most. GTA. So I played GTA 5 a lot, and I beat GTA 4. GTA 5 is obviously a phenomenal game, so it's got to be that. I really enjoyed GTA 4 though. I got it I got it like in like a recycled games bin at EB Games for $8. Man, one of the best $8 purchases. I mean, bang for my buck, one of the best purchases I've ever made in my entire life. I love that game. But GTA 5 is so good, isn't it? And the online play there, yeah, I had a lot of fun playing GTA. Red Dead Redemption 2 is better though. Ghost of Tsushima is my favorite. I think my favorite video game of all time. I adore that game. I can't wait for the new one to come out. Lego Star Wars, The Complete Saga. Top 2 game of all time as well. Love that game. GTA 6 is going to be fucking movie, man. It better be a movie. How long it's taken to come out. I remember vividly having a conversation in 2013 with a friend. And we're like, man, it's going to be like, we got to wait like 6 more years till the next GTA comes out. We said that in like 2013. Okay? It's been 12 years. It's been double the amount of time. Like, oh my God, it's going to be so long. It's double that time, and we still don't have GTA 6. It's crazy. Really, right in my peak video game era, when I was in high school. That was when GTA 6 needed to come out, man. Now I'm past my prime. I barely have time for video games. I have a PS5. I barely fucking use it, man. I barely play. I barely have time. I gotta like get invested in the game again. 3 ball for Aldama off the mark. Rebound tipped to Bruce Brown at the end. Perhaps Bruce Brown's last game as a Raptor. We'll see. I locked myself in my room for days and San Andreas came out. I never actually, I do, I remember New Year's Eve one year. I went to Was it EV Games? It was Block. Block was rental. I bought secondhand Lego Star Wars 1, so it was episodes 1, 2, and 3. This is like the OG as well, with the like harder levels before they made it easier on Complete Saga. Wow. Step back 3, David Mitchell. Nice take there. Is that David? Yeah. I beat the whole game in one. I didn't 100%, I didn't, but I beat the entire story mode in the same day with my friend because we stayed up till midnight. What else do we want to do? We play video games all night. That's the only time I've ever like locked in on a new video game like that. No, I'm gonna start using my PS5. Listen, Ghost of Tsushima's coming out soon. The new one. I'm playing that. I'm so good at that game. I love that game. Mobo in the paint, up with the right. Gotta finish that. Jonathan kicks out to Bruce Brown instead for 3. Doesn't go. Started gaming. You know, if I have time, I don't have time. I don't even have time to play video games for fun, let alone make content out of it. If I ever did different content, like not sports-related content, Abaji throws it down. Nice play there. If I ever did content that wasn't sports, I mean, I guess you could just play video games on stream, which I do for members. Not often, but I do. I'd want to do like, I've always had a passion for cooking. It'd be cooking content, which I will bring to members as well soon. Alice says, I love Ghost and RDR2 also. Yeah, I 100%ed Ghost of Tsushima on my first playthrough. Then I did New Game Plus. I got the Iki Island DLC, which was awesome as well. I 100%ed that. Actually, that's not true. I didn't 100% Iki Island. I was pretty close. I just decided, like, I didn't really want to go around collecting flowers and shit for, like, hours and hours. But I did 100% on my first playthrough before the DLC. I 100%ed on, actually, I didn't 100% on Lethal Plus, but my New Game Plus playthrough was on the Lethal Plus difficulty. I cannot say there's any other game I ever completed on the hardest difficulty like that. Rebound here for Barnes. Abaji to Barnes, back to Abaji. Dreamcast, the best console. I, respectfully, no diss, I ain't old enough for that. Ghost of Tsushima is great. Played it again on PC for better visuals. Man, it's just unbelievable how good that game is. Y'all see why I've been a Jacoby believer from the start. He plays like a 7-year vet. That's what SP says. What do you think I would? I was a Jacoby believer before I even knew the Raptors were going to be able to get him. I said, this guy's a lottery pick. If he falls to us, man, we're lucky. I never played Zelda. Any Zelda games. 29-22 Raptors. 6.1 seconds to go in the first quarter. David Mitchell. Jaren Jackson defending. Can Mitchell come up with something? In the corner, Bruce Brown for 3. Wow. Air ball. Ghost of Yote, I think that's what it's called. I agree. I mean, it's tough to follow up a game as good as Ghost of Tsushima, but like literally give us like the same game mechanics. Like the combat system, the combat mechanics in Ghost of Tsushima were fucking flawless, man. Flawless. Give us the same combat mechanics. Maybe give us some new like ghost weapons and stuff. Maybe some new combos as well. You got a banger. Like you just got to repeat with a new story. And it's a banger. Don't fuck with it. Just you've got a banger. I want the same game, different story essentially. I'm comfortable paying for that. Scotty playing on the perimeter to draw out shot blockers, sacrificing his complete game to help everyone else. It's one way to look at it, I guess. I mean, Raps are playing super small today, so, I mean, yeah, I guess that is forcing guys out of the paint. But first quarter stats, Barnes, 0-4, 0-3 from 3. I'd like to get some better looks than just the threes. Joey Walter playing well, 3 of 4. Jamal Shed doing okay in his minutes here. Dave Mitchell looking fine as well off the bench. He's plus 11. Same with Baji. Baji's 3 of 3, 8 points, plus 11. Not a lot we can get out of the first half, really, or first quarter overall. Small sample. Raptors dominating the possession battle. 5 offensive rebounds to 2. And 9 turnovers to 2 in favor of the Raptors as well. So generating the extra possessions. And that is why they're up by 7 after 1. And, hey, they're not supposed to win this game. YBN Fat Boy owes me $100 if they win. You don't have to pay me. They won't win either, I don't think. I need another Batman Arkham game. It's crazy how well Arkham Knight still looks. It's been 10 years. I never played the Arkham Knight games. That's probably one that slipped through that I never played. I was never really a big story mode video game player in high school. I only got into them in university. Like, I played a ton of GTA, but never completed the story until I was in university. RDR2, I got in university, did the story. In high school, I played a lot of FIFA. I played a shit ton of Rocket League. I played so much Rocket League in high school. I've just played online games with my friends. I never really played story mode games. Now I really only play story mode. But I don't play a lot of video games. I don't have time. I don't have time. I gotta make more time. I missed out on some banger titles. Ghost of Yote. I tell ya. When does this game come out? In 2025. Tell ya. I'm buying that game. I'm buying I'm getting an 8 pack of beer, assorted of beers. I'm putting the headphones in and I'm grinding. I'm grinding. That's gonna be a good day. I can't wait. I cannot wait. RDR3, if it ever comes out. Oh my god. I mean, what could they do with RDR3, to be honest? I guess we could, like, really dive into go even further back in the story. Another prequel, go into, like, the real Dutch Vanderlyn gang heyday. We could do a little bit more Blackwater. Something like that. I don't know. I'm sure they'll get it right. Back at it. 31-24 Raptors. Nice dish from Mobo to Shed. Back to Mobo underneath the rim. Shot over Edie. Yeah, tough to get it over the mountain there. 31-24. Jaren Jackson steps into a 3. Weird form, but got it. Twisted Metal. I never played Twisted Metal. Mobo for 3. Yes, sir. Wow. Mobo did not make a single three-pointer his entire college career. That is his first career NBA three-pointer, I believe. Man. Edie, tough under the rim, man. Tough to stop that. Tell you, games I wish I could play again. And, man, in university, me and my roommates bought a ton of Guitar Hero games, like a full setup, and we fucking sold it when we moved out. I wish I had my Guitar Hero stuff back. And I wish I could set up Lego Star Wars again. I wish they would release the complete saga, the OG, for the PS5 or something. That'd be so much fun to play again. The Skywalker Saga Lego Star Wars came out. Sucked, man. I was so disappointed. 34-29. I played so much Guitar Hero in university. It was awesome. Shed out to Mobo in the corner. Battle for 3. And, when Battle shoots for 3, it's going to go in. My guy's shooting 59%, I think I saw, in the G League. Ridiculous. Nice to see Battle back in the NBA. Kennard for 3. No good. Raptors, we're taking it to him, man. We are taking it to him. 37-29. Brown, floater. And even Bruce Brown floaters going. Taylor Jenkins, call timeout, boss. Even Bruce Brown floaters are going. No timeout. Raptors up 10. Man, I got really good at Guitar Hero in university. I was beating games on Expert, which I never thought was possible for me. I got really good. They milked the shit out of that franchise. What a shame. Kennard in the corner to Jackson. This is Vince Williams. Step back 2. Nice to see Vince Williams healthy. He was great last year. He just got a long-term injury. Brown for 2 doesn't go. Console should be backwards compatible even for next charge. Some I remember my 360. Some Xbox games were backwards compatible, but my PS5 doesn't even have a disc drive. So PS4 games that were on that are cooked. Why are the Raptors winning games as of late, especially against playoff teams? Defense. They've just been so good on defense lately. Never played CS:GO. Never played that. It's not even health. Like, it's just defense, man. They were losing some games when they were getting pumped in games when they were healthy too. It's just their defense has been way better. Now, health has contributed to the better defense for sure, but not a Call of Duty guy. I unfortunately had parents who didn't want me playing Call of Duty for a while. So I got into Call of Duty late. I didn't start playing Call of Duty until like grade 6 or 7. And at that point, you know, you can't just walk into a first-person shooter that your friend's been playing for the last 6 years and just be good. So the problem was I was always trash and still am trash at first-person shooters. Listen, parents, get your kids involved in the big games early. You got to let them get good while they're young, so that when they're older, they're nasty and their friends like playing with them. Not that my friends ever didn't like playing with me. They were nice about it, but I suck at first-person shooters. 8-0 run, tough. Jaren Jackson, 3 there. Timeout Raptors. Memphis right back in it here. My first COD was MW3. You got to get raised on these shooters so your kids get good at these games. No, not a COD guy, though. I played a little bit of Zombies, Black Ops 1. Then Black Ops 3, I had the old Black Ops 1 map packs, which were awesome. I'm so happy they did that. I played a lot of that at university as well. If you guys are enjoying the stream so far, please make sure you do hit that like button, support the content that we have. I'm going to be live tomorrow for the trade deadline reminder. I'll be live around 1 p.m. for the trade deadline stream. And there's a lot going down. A lot that could go down in that one. So, again, make sure you are locked in for that one. Make sure you are dialed in. That's going to be a fun stream for me. And I'd like to think for you as well. Yeah, hopefully Scotty can score a little bit this quarter. 0-5 in this game. Oh! Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it has begun. Miami are finalizing a deal to send Jimmy Butler to the Golden State Warriors. Miami get Andrew Wiggins, Dennis Schroeder, Kyle Anderson, and a protected first-round pick. Wow. Golden State are not good enough to be buyers right now. Honestly, Miami, that's, like, considering the situation, that's solid, man. Dennis Schroeder's a solid rotation point guard. Andrew Wiggins will be a good starter. Kyle Anderson's a good rotation guy in a first. Like, not bad. Warriors, they're all in on the Steph era, I guess. Miami got a good trade here, man. I like it for Miami. I don't really like it for Golden State. What do you guys think about that one? Wow. Jimmy Butler. So that was a trade the Raptors could have been involved in as a third team, which they will not be involved. Yeah, I know Jimmy didn't really want to go to Golden State. Maybe he's changed his tune. I don't know. Grady Dick for 3. Nice play out of the timeout to free him up. Surprised Wiggins agreed. How do you guys think trades work? Like, you don't need players' permission to trade him. Wiggins, they said, hey, man, pack your shit. You're going to Miami. He can't do anything about it. I mean, Bruce Brown could be a buy candidate. He could get traded tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think this. I'm not sure how much this does. You think Golden State won by far? Wow. I don't really agree. I like this from Miami, to be honest, considering the situation. I think value-wise, like, it's okay for Golden State. I don't know. I don't think Golden State do much, man. I don't think this is a great Golden State team, even still. Well, you know what? Value-wise, like, it's fine. It's just, I don't think this makes Golden State that good, really. I think this is a first-round exit team, even with this trade. So value-wise, I think it's pretty fair. Warriors need to. They are shit. Not going to make the play-in. Awesome. Get a good draft pick, man. Like, what are they worried? Like, play-in? Like, okay, awesome. Lose first round? Don't worry about play-in. Golden State win anything. I agree. Golden State not winning anything with this trade. So, I don't know. I guess, what did they lose? They lost a Wiggins contract they wanted to get off of anyways. I think Wiggins will be nice for Miami. Kyle Anderson didn't do much. Schroeder isn't doing much. Poor Schroeder, by the way. At first, yeah, I mean, Golden State didn't give up much of significance. They got Jimmy Butler. I like it for both. Fair value. I don't know why Golden State wanted to get Jimmy Butler so bad, but fair value. Give Steph another chance, I guess. But even Steph said in a press conference this team shouldn't be a buyer. Steph literally said that. Yeah, in the past year, Dennis Schroeder's been on 4 teams. I ain't never been to San Fran. I'm sure most people would say San Fran's nicer than Miami, though. Both are sunshine. We making more money in Miami. Taxes. John Morant no-look pass, and shot didn't even go in there. Listen, a lot of players can be good on an unserious Nets team. Well, I guess the Nets were winning games when he was there. Different role for Golden State, not doing as much. We eat curry in 6. That's funny. You're late. You're late to the party, Dark Knight. Bat Sagal didn't go off in time for that one. We're already done. We've already talked it out. Sorted it. Got our thoughts out. It's over. You gotta be quick. I got a phone on a stand right here. When the trade happens, Shams is right here for me. Warriors might win the chip. Stop trolling, man. Dennis Schroeder, who compared the trade deadline to slavery. No joke. Dennis Schroeder called Trade deadline, modern slavery. Hey, man, we were surprised by the trade when it happened. It's been like 5 minutes now. It's over. Lindy Waters and Josh Richardson are heading to Detroit. So Detroit, a bit of a dumping ground, and they get, why would they agree to this? Lindy Waters the third and Josh Richardson, like, just fucking stay out of it, Detroit. What do you want these guys for? They better be getting compensation for that. Raptors with a steal here. David Mitchell out to Walter. Floater for him. Man, he didn't even, like, yeah, be serious about your floater, dude. What is that? Terrible. Kennard to Aldama for 3 and ties the game up at 46. Yeah, Dennis Schroeder, who signed the contract that said he was allowed to get traded worth $12 million a year, compared that to modern slavery. Or said that is modern slavery. Compared that to slavery. Come on, man. Dennis, be serious right now. Can't believe it's not Sentinel. Olynyk at the shot clock buzzer. Got it for 2. Just threw it up there. Raptors get another steal. So many turnovers. That's goaltending. Yeah, count the bucket. How many turnovers by Memphis, by the way? And yeah, that's why the Raptors are winning this. 11 turnovers to 3 in favor of the Raptors. Raptors also have 3 extra offensive rebounds to go with it. Man, a slave to the bag. Not Dennis. He turned down $84 million. Warriors finesse the Heat? No. I think the Heat finesse the Warriors, to be honest. That's how I feel, if anything. I thought mostly fair, but, like, Jimmy wanted out and was never going to play for them again. And they got Andrew Wiggins. They got a first. Like, I think it could have been a lot worse for Miami. Like, Dennis Schroeder's a solid player. Andrew Wiggins is going to be good for them, I think. Like, yeah, they had no leverage, and they got a pretty solid return in the end. It's solid. Dennis Schroeder has now played for Golden State, Miami, LA, Boston, OKC, Toronto, Brooklyn, and now Golden State. Yeah, Dennis got traded again. Poor guy. Miami trade better than our Siakam trade? No, it is not. No, it is not. Definitely not. We got the pick we flipped for Agbaji and Olynyk. So let's say we got Olynyk, Agbaji, Bruce Brown, the pick that became Jacoby Walter, and a 2026 first-round pick. I think 2 years. They gave Jimmy Butler $60.5 million. $60.5 million? Oh my God. What are they cooking in Golden State, dude? $60 million a year for Jimmy Butler in the year of our Lord 2025? God damn. That's a lot of money. Dude, that's too much, is it not? That's too much. Am I wrong? Not sure what's changed there, but he didn't want to go to the Warriors, and something's changed. I can list 121 million reasons why Jimmy Butler was all of a sudden comfortable going to the Golden State Warriors. God damn. $121 million. You could take off two zeros? 1 0? How many zeros? Sorry. You could take off 3 zeros. And I still ain't making that much. In 1 year. I mean, that is 2 years. In 2 years, yeah, I can do that. Clark under the rim finishes. God damn. 121 million. All in on Curry and Jimmy. Dude. Like they got off the Wiggins contract and gave out a worse one. Adam Stoney's doing it. What the fuck's he going to do? Sorry, I'm not really. I'm like looking at all this stuff here going on right now. So the game is kind of backseat, but dude. Yeah, 61 million is crazy. That's crazy. Dude, Jimmy Butler's like, look, Jimmy Butler's fine and all. He ain't what Jimmy Butler used to be. Okay? And even still, like, what Jimmy Butler used to be wasn't even a guy who tried too hard in the regular season. Like, you got Jimmy, playoff Jimmy. But he's averaging 17 points per game this year, man. Dude, 61 million. Just pay Klay Thompson instead. You should have just fucking kept that team together. No? Pay Klay 51 million for 3 years instead of this. I know he's been efficient, but still. We're talking about 61 million here, man. And Steph literally said, don't do this. You're right. Naviad is right. Steph literally said, don't do this. In a press conference. He said on record, in front of a microphone, we shouldn't be buyers. Wow, Shed, corner 3. Man, we might win this game. We're in the mix here. Up 59-50 right now. 9-0 run. All this to be a play-in team. Yeah, both of them, I guess. Yeah, they bought and extended him for 2 years, $121 million. Woo! It's not a players' league. I don't know, man. Jimmy Butler forced his way out and then got $121 million for it. It's a players' league. Poor Lindy Waters and Josh Richardson. They got banished to Detroit in the trade.
Take him to Detroit.
Pat Riley went to Josh Richardson.
Take him to Detroit. No, not Detroit. No, please. Anything but that.
Hey, yo, we got Kyle Anderson. How about that? Dennis Schroeder got traded to Utah. Poor Dennis, man. Now he's on the fucking Jazz. He's on a tanking team. Dennis, I'm so sorry, bro. Hey, we got Kyle Anderson. Utah plays Golden State in 30 minutes. Wow. We got slow-mo. Dude, slow-mo to Toronto. I'm so gassed for that. I don't know if we'll keep him. I'm so gassed for that. Wow. Man, don't anybody ever tell you that that bullshit 5-team trade you put in the Discord ain't ever going to happen. 5-team trade. Jazz get Schroeder. Raptors get Kyle Anderson. Pistons banished to the Shadow Realm.
Take him to Detroit.
Get Lindy Waters the third. Josh Richardson in the second. Heat get Andrew Wiggins. PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker's back in Miami. Oh, and a first-round pick. Warriors get Jimmy Butler. What do we get for taking Anderson? We got to get something out of this, don't we? We ain't just keeping... What do we get? We got to be able to get something. We didn't give up anything. We're just going to be a salary dumping ground here. We may not keep Anderson. We might buy it. We got to get assets for this. I mean the implication will be that Slow-Mo's going to show up and we're going to buy him out or flip him. But we got to get we got to get a 2nd-round pick for that, man. Is that the first Chinese player to play for the Raptors, if I'm not mistaken? How much is Kyle Anderson making? Kyle Anderson probably makes like 9 mil. Let's see. Yeah, 9 mil. First year of his 9 mil. Man. We better have gotten fucking something from this. I don't know about y'all. I don't want to have this contract on the books. I like Slow-Mo, but let's be honest here. Yeah, he's 32. I don't want that. We might flip him. But or like we take picks, that's fine. I forgot the championship roster. Jamie Lynn's. I didn't think Jamie Lynn. I thought Jamie Lynn was from another country in Asia. Jamie Lynn. He's Taiwanese, isn't he? Bro, you're fucking racist, dude. Just because his name's fucking Jeremy Lin, you think he's Chinese? He's Taiwanese. Calling me a fake fan. Imagine calling someone a fake fan for being wrong about something, and in fact, you were wrong about it yourself. Come on, man. Don't ever come at me with that smoke again. All caps. You forgot the championship roster, fake fan. Guy's Taiwanese. Hey, maybe there is other Chinese guys played for the Raptors, but Jeremy Lin. According to Google, is Taiwanese. I don't know what to tell you. He's Taiwanese American. Jeremy Lin is Taiwanese American. Jeremy Lin is a Taiwanese American. He's born in California as well, so he's kind of American. That's tough, man. All right, come on. Where's Kyle Anderson going? He ain't staying, is he? Taking on Anderson kind of weird because that kind of makes it more difficult to continue to make a trade. The Heat are receiving Golden State's 2025 first-round pick, protected top 10. Wow, that's probably going to be a decent pick. Lin was the first player of Chinese or Taiwanese descent. Okay, so he's Taiwanese. I'm the first person of Chinese or Canadian descent to say you're wrong. I'm not Chinese, but I'm one of the two. Man, I can't believe you're like doubling, tripling down on this. Mr. Bro, you got to let it go, man. You got it wrong. You own up to it. I'm the first player of either Chinese or Canadian descent to go 13 of 41 on door shots. That doesn't make me Chinese. Anyways. Whoa. Wrong button. Anyways. Yeah, where's Kyle Anderson going, man? We better be getting some picks here. Would you have sold if I had a chance to Luka? There's not a single thing not on the table for Luka Doncic. Every pick, and Scotty Barnes, I would have done it for Luka Doncic. I'm being straight up 100 with you guys. Maybe Anderson goes to the Pelicans, but then why the hell would they want Kyle Anderson? So I don't know. Maybe we can flip Anderson, get some seconds, use that in a Brandon Ingram trade. Maybe that's what the Raps are planning here. All right, let's give Mr. Bro the benefit of the doubt. Let's see if anything regarding Jeremy Lin is Chinese. So he's American Taiwanese. Taiwanese, notably, a country that is not China. Born in California. Parents are from Taiwan. First American of Chinese or Taiwanese descent to play in the NBA. So one or the other. Taiwanese American, once again. Parents immigrated from Taiwan. His grandmother, well, to be fair, his grandma was from mainland China in the 40s. Not sure that makes him Chinese. But, hey, if his grandma's from there, I guess he's Chinese. Don't come at me with that smoke if you're not prepared for the smoke to come back. Discord. I see nothing in the Discord. Anyways. I know. I mean, eventually there may be... Let's stop there. Maybe one day he's Chinese. No, you got it wrong. You're incorrect. Just say you got it wrong, man. You're quadrupling down now. It's okay. I'm done with the conversation. All right, yeah. Warriors with Jimmy, still not contenders. Agreed. He's not Chinese. I don't know what to tell you. He isn't. Done. It's over. Kyle Anderson, the first Chinese player to play for the Raptors, potentially. Kyle Anderson probably isn't Chinese either, but he played for China at the recent FIBA World Cup. So, yeah, he's American Chinese. So he is Chinese. See, if you're Chinese, you'll get listed as American Chinese, not American Taiwanese. I think Wiggins plus protected first is still good value for. Yeah, I think value wise it was fine. I just don't really like the fit for Butler in Golden State. That's all. All right, so Schroeder has ended up on Utah. Poor guy. Got to be an asset haul coming the way of the Raptors. Maybe the asset haul is what gets the Raptors over the line on on an Ingram deal. I lost my train of thought because I read this. Per sources from Michael Grange, take it for what it is, it's Michael Grange, Anderson is not coming to Toronto as part of the deal. Things are fluid. So Anderson is not going to be the first Chinese player to play for the Raptors. Welcome back, Kawhi. That's funny. Anderson to Detroit. Fuck, bro. Not again.
Take him to Detroit.
Masai said.
Take him to Detroit.
No! No, not Detroit! No! No, please! Anything but that!
Man, Hank Gaming, you're so late that not only have we already talked about the trade, but Kyle Anderson is already on the move again. It's too late. Kyle Anderson, you are a Detroit Piston. Apparently. He didn't mess it up. He came to the Raptors are flipping him again. Things are fluid. Yeah, there's no point of having Kyle Anderson here. We probably get some assets somewhere. We're getting picks. We're getting some seconds here. We are getting some seconds. Raptors got involved in a currently 5-team trade. They acquired Slow-Mo, Kyle Anderson, who would have been the first Chinese player to ever play for the Raptors. But apparently he's on the move once again. And in chat, somebody said Detroit. We shall see. This is the most Fanspo trade machine trade I've ever seen in my life. I agree with you. Hey, that bullshit trade you made for a superstar, Luka Doncic got traded, so anybody can get traded. Right? That 5-team trade that idiot put on Reddit. Hey, man, maybe it can happen. Plenty of time for Raptors to absorb and reroute Anderson, puffing, turning. A mid-level exception. Taxpayer exemption to a proper taxpayer exemption. That's what it is. Anyways, we will see where Kyle Anderson ends up, but the report is that he is not coming to Toronto. Anderson could be on the way to Detroit, apparently. Wonder if there's an involvement with the New Orleans Pelicans and Brandon Ingram. A lot of moving parts tonight. We have not given anything. Not given anything. Raptors have given up nothing as of yet. They are a salary dumping ground here. They are doing teams a favor by taking on the salary of Kyle Anderson. Well, tomorrow, Toronto may do nothing tomorrow. They may get everything done tonight. Kyle Anderson is on the move. Everyone listen. Shut up. Come to the front of the class, sit down, and listen. Kyle Anderson landed with the Raptors in a 5-team trade. The Raptors, as of yet, and likely for the entirety of this trade as it stands, will be giving up nothing in order to acquire him. They will likely get assets in return for taking his contract. However, Kyle Anderson is on the move, and the Raptors are rerouting him somewhere else. We don't know where yet. He is going somewhere else. Kyle Anderson, briefly, magically, for a few minutes, was a Raptor. But right away, I told you, he's probably not staying. And he's not. We will follow the situation. We'll update as we go here. But Masai Ujiri scheming right now. Dennis Schroeder's been traded to the Warriors, then he got traded to the Heat. Now he's on his way to Utah. Poor guy. All right. Modern day slavery, in the words of Dennis Schroeder. So out of touch, man. Raps foil, get out. Get out. Or scroll up. I'm done. Just go on Twitter. I ain't doing it again. We gotta do it. Pin chat. Pin message. Now, let's tap the sign. Tap the sign. Guys, Anderson already got traded away from the Raptors. I told you to sit at the front of the class and stop talking, didn't I? Terrence, we can't get Anderson. We already traded him. He's already gone. He's already gone. We had him and fucking sent him away again. Kyle Anderson's already gone. He ain't staying. Read the pinned comment. Please. Read the pinned comment. It's right in the chat. I typed it. It's there. Just read it. We don't know where he's going yet. God, I've got to do this for 4 hours tomorrow. Oh my God. Kyle Anderson acquired by the Raptors in a 5-team trade as it stands. It's 5 as it stands. Acquired in trade. Kyle Anderson is not staying. He's not staying. He's rerouted. He's going somewhere else. We don't know where yet. We don't know yet. He's going somewhere. Oh my fucking God. And now he's not fucking coming to all this bullshit. And he's not even coming to Toronto. New report. Okay. Don't read the pinned comment. Kyle Anderson trade is off. He's not coming to Toronto. Not coming to Toronto. Shams. He's staying with Miami. He could still move. Oh God, he could still. Right now he's still get a. No, I'm not trolling. Shams. He's not coming to Toronto. Oh my God. All that, and he's not even fucking coming to Toronto in the end. God, do I have the perfect meme for this? All right, now we got that clear. The Raptors aren't involved, so we don't need to ask about the trades anymore. He ain't coming. Matty D is going to be late. He's about to say Raptors got Kyle Anderson or something. Imagine being at this game right now and having to follow this along. What a disaster. Shams has not made a mistake. It's likely that he was supposed to be going to the Raptors and then it fell through. I believe that. We got pump faked, man. We got pump faked a little bit. Actually, it's not a pump fake. It's a 3 at the shot clock buzzer that they reviewed 2 minutes later, and it turned out it didn't leave his hands in time. That's what it was. It was in, but they had to take it back because it didn't leave the hand early enough. Where's Chris Davis report? Where is the reliable NBA reporter Chris Davis report? What does he have to say about all this? Has he been accurate on any statement he's made? Huh? What is he report? Let's see if anything he's reported has come true. Let's see. Rockets inquire about Devin Booker. I'm sure they did, boss. Kevin Durant has drawn interest from the Warriors, Thunder, Grizzlies, Bucks. I'm sure he has, boss. Yeah. Nothing. Bullshit account. No credibility. I told y'all. Who killed Twitter, man? I can't, because, when you fucking try to send a fucking meme to the group chat, you just, none of the photos fucking load, and you don't know which meme you're sending anymore. Shit app. Elon ruined Twitter. I will never call it X. I will die. I will die before I call this godforsaken app anything other than Twitter. Now I can't send the meme I want fast enough to get reactions from it. Trey, I'm fucking. Why am I so angry today? What have you guys done to me? Why am I so angry? I got good rest. I'm not tired. I'm clearly energetic and everything today. Elon buys TikTok. We're cooked, man. We're absolutely fucking cooked. All right, things are fluid, but Raptors currently not involved. Currently not involved here. All right, if you guys are enjoying the stream, please make sure you've hit that like button. I see 133 people here. I see 32 likes. Come on. Drop that like if you're enjoying the content here. Please make sure you're subscribed for more content just like it. Unfortunately, almost unfortunately, I will be live for about 3 or 4 hours tomorrow covering the NBA trade deadline. I'm going live around 1 p.m. Eastern time for the deadline. Please make sure you are subscribed and you're there for that stream tomorrow. Should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot more laughs like we've had tonight. Excited for that. Make sure you guys get yourself involved. And let's have some fun. Let's have some fun with it. Yeah, we can cook. You can cook trades, do whatever you want, man. There won't be any game to distract us either. Trade Darko for Lowry. I don't think you put coaches in the trade machine. Does the Brandon Ingram trade get completed in this multi-team trade? Probably not, seeing as the Raptors are no longer involved in it. But it definitely had a chance. Alex, please say psych right now. Alex Wayne 96, please say psych right now. JB did get traded. Yeah. One take, 4 and 6. I think the trade got canceled. Wait. When did you see that? Are you sure? Please confirm. That's good. That's good, JK. That's really good. That's top tier comedy. That is amazing. Amazing chat. That's a Hall of Famer. Oh my God. Luka to the Lakers. What the hell? Woo! Just when I thought I was out. Chat, you reel me back in. You do. You reel me back in. You know, Andrew, I was just thinking somebody got to do a Kawhi trade right now. That's good. I was thinking the same thing. I'm glad it was executed. And the way you wrote it as well. New report wow. That's 10 out of 10 comments, guys. Well done. 10 out of 10s. 11 out of 10s almost. New report, Raptors trade franchise star DeMar DeRozan for disgruntled Kawhi Leonard. Bad trade for Toronto, man. That is great. Whew. Keep DeJounte Murray 50 feet away from my home arena at all times. All right. Let's watch the game for a little bit, huh? 66-63. Haven't watched like any of the game for like the last 8 minutes of game time. Oh, Fitness Fish. Read the room, man. Spencer Dinwiddie was special. The Spencer Dinwiddie era in Toronto was special, wasn't it? And everyone was freaking out. We gave Dennis Schroeder away for nothing. What did we do that for? We traded him for nothing. YDKB. Ooh, lobbed up Grady Dick. Yep. Throws down the alley-oop. Glad I was watching for that. This has been one of the best trade deadlines I can recall. That's for sure. Jackson to the rim is fouled. Raptors up by 1. Schroeder is currently on the Jazz. We will see if he stays there. He might get bought out if he's in Utah. Yes. That, I did not pin something in the chat that says, that answers your question, unlike the other one you did ask. So this one I will answer for you. Yeah, we did think it would be a slow year because of the trade restrictions. This is pretty remarkable. And Kevin Durant might get traded tonight or tomorrow. Trade deadline is better than the All-Star Game dunk contest. Oh, for sure. I stream for like 4 hours for the trade deadline. I ain't streaming for the dunk contest ever again. 68-67. What a stream, man. We had to argue about Jeremy Lin being Chinese. Kyle Anderson was a Raptor for 75 seconds. I got mad and crashed out. The Raps are playing really well against the Grizzlies. What a stream, man. This is what you subscribe for. This is what you guys are here for. Days like today. Thank you so much, everybody. 134 people watching. A remarkable stream. If you guys are enjoying it, Scotty Barnes finally connects with one. If you guys are enjoying, please take a second to hit that like button. 70-69 for the Grizzlies. 73-69 as Ja Morant connects on the 3. Barnes wasn't a 3 there. My bad. It was a 2. He's 3 of 11. Another 3 up the Raptors doesn't go. Here come the Grizzlies the other way again. Morant. Oh, crossed over Shed. Back-to-back threes for Ja. Timeout. Yeah. Timeout. John Morant's dad courtside. Loving that one. Man. Raptors could get some shit done tomorrow. We'll see. Hey, tonight still. I mean, hey, they tried to get involved tonight. It didn't work out. This is an incredible trade deadline, man. Jimmy Butler trade, Andrew Wiggins trade, Kyle Kuzma trade, Chris Middleton trade, De'Aaron Fox trade, Zach LaVine trade, Anthony Davis trade, Luka fucking Doncic traded, man. What a deadline. NBA scriptwriters, you got this one right today. Yo, if you type slow-mo with a W, I'm afraid you don't know ball. That's... This is the best trade deadline I can recall. That's for sure. The NBA forced the Luka trade to Lakers boost NBA ratings. Okay. Explain. What happened? Who did what to who to make that trade happen? Fitness information. Explain what events would have had to occur for, in your words, the NBA to force the Luka trade to the Lakers. What did they do to make that happen? In your opinion. Because it is your opinion that the NBA forced the trade. Serious question. All right, back in it. Back from the timeout. Another miss by the Raptors. 76-69. Cross-court pass from Morant here to Kennard. No good. Edey on the rebound. Kennard again. Kennard driving to the rim and fouled. It's kind of... I mean, this game has fluctuated up and down. We've been up 10. Now we're down by 7. It's fluctuating, but it's starting to feel like the Grizzlies are taking advantage here, get taken over a little bit. Lakers-Mavs game is going to be something special. Yeah, I'm excited for that game. Adam Silver probably forced a trade and paid the Mavericks. How much would you have to pay the Dallas Mavericks to trade their franchise player in a bad trade? Fitness information. How much money would justify making the team worse, devaluing the franchise, making the GM lose credibility? $1 billion? Maybe 1 billion would do it. Do you think it's more likely Adam Silver paid the Dallas Mavericks to trade Luka Doncic, or that the Mavs just made a bad trade? What is more likely? NBA paid the Dallas Mavericks in a form of corruption to trade Doncic, or Mavs made a bad trade? What is more likely, do you guys think? Because that's what we're proposing here. My opinion is that they made a bad trade. Lonzo Ball, extension with the Bulls, 2-year, $20 million. Nice contract. Hope he can stay healthy. That's a solid contract. They threatened to move Dallas to Vegas if Dallas don't legalize gambling. They're going to say Dallas hates the team anyway. Feel like if I wanted to move my franchise to a new city, I would want Luka Doncic on that team to make it a more appealing team once it arrives at that destination. Would it not? Read the pin chat, guys. I can't do this all night. I cannot do this all night. Listen, if you're not in here within 2 minutes of news breaking, you're too late. We've already talked about it and said the last words in it. That's it. That reminder for tomorrow. You got 2 minutes to be here after something happens, or it's over. You're too late. I am afraid of sleep tonight. I am very afraid of going to sleep tonight. I am going to lose something. Most marketable player moved to the best market agent corps. Okay, awesome. It helps out the league and the Lakers. Why would Dallas agree to help out the rest of the league and make themselves worse? This is what I don't understand about this theory. Like everyone, like all these people online thinking there's some collusion, corruption at foot. Like, why would Dallas agree to do that? What about that is appealing to Dallas? Unless it's a billion, sure, $1 billion. Whatever. Bro, don't go to school tomorrow. Wow, that's not what you want to. Don't stay home from school so you can follow the trade deadline. So you don't show up an hour late to my stream saying, "We got Brandon Ingram." Yes, we did. It's over now. We been got him. We been had him. Agents will find a way. To, like, what? To afford, like, what? To do what? They'll find a way to what? Make Nico Harrison make a bad trade? I'm not understanding this. Dallas always want to move the team to Vegas. Awesome. If I'm moving to Vegas, I want a superstar coming with me. Read the pin chat. Please. I would expect Ingram trade till this game is over. Oh, it's not going to be during the game for sure. For sure not. Percentage of me trading Scotty? 0. Anthony Davis. Yeah, I definitely would rather Anthony Davis than Luka Doncic. I mean, I guess that's what they did say, Dallas, but I personally think, because, I mean, if you think, like, they want to move the team to Vegas, why would they trade Luka Doncic? That doesn't explain it. Miami is keeping... Okay, everyone, listen. Miami is keeping Kyle Anderson for now, sources said. You can't get me with a fake report. I literally have my phone right in front of me. New pin. It's already the pinned. Kyle Anderson trade is off. Not coming to Toronto. Some of you are trolling and some of you are not. That's the problem. Some of you are just trying to rile me up because it's going to work. Some of you, some people actually are genuinely being serious when they ask them this shit. That's the problem here. Shams just said it. Oh, did he just say it now? Not like 5 minutes ago when we first talked about it? Not 22 fucking minutes ago? 22 minutes ago? I'm falling for it. I am falling for it. Down by 10 now as well. It's everything. I got into it over Jeremy Lin being Chinese or not. That set me off. Then this trade and people not reading the pinned chat. Then people thinking the NBA by like the agents forced the Mavericks to trade Luka to Lakers, or Adam Silver made them do it. What are we doing, man? If you weren't here, you got to be here. That's all I got to say. Imagine we trade for Nikola. Imagine for Victor Wembanyama or Nikola Jokic. Imagine anything. Interesting to find out the Raptors pick up more draft picks by this week's deadline. I'm sure they will. Oh, come on. That ain't allowed. Rich says, I can imagine more to come tonight from around the league. You know what? I got a sneaking suspicion some more trades will happen as well. Yeah, I think it's a safe bet. When would be another example? You know what? Not doing this. Nope. Not opening it up. Not doing it. Forget I said anything. Don't worry about it. Woj was faster reporting than Shams. Yeah, Woj was like 10 seconds faster than Shams like 70% of the time. Then the other 30% Shams was 10 seconds faster. I plan on staying up till 1 o'clock tonight. Then we'll see from there. I have to sleep. I mean, I'm doing shit all day tomorrow. I have to sleep. This is a 10 out of 10 jersey mashup. Maybe 9.9. 10 out of 10 if it's the old Dino jersey. Smart to Morant here. We'll talk about the game a little bit. 83-72. Gotta get that rebound, boys. Or Shams should be getting minutes for Leonard. Shams not really ready. I like that he's just getting a big run of play time at the 905. I'm supportive of that. It's really helping his game. It's not quite cooked yet. Down by 11. Yeah, I'm happy for Lonzo as well. That's good vibes for sure. Yeah, Utah, Golden State playing tonight. That's a funny one. Dennis Schroeder, I guess, just got to go to the other locker room. Man, trading him right before a game is pretty foul work, isn't it? Hey, Dennis, yeah, take that gear off, boss. You ain't playing tonight. You know what? Dennis is already in the arena. Could Dennis just walk to the other locker room and say, hey, you guys need 15 minutes of point guard play? Possible, I guess. I'm sure I'm sure the trade has to officially. The trade has likely not officially been processed, so he's not officially a Utah Jazz player yet, to be fair. So I will say likely not going to play today. We got a lot of time. Raptors still get involved. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Getting traded is frustrating. Like, Luka Doncic apparently bought a $15 million mansion before he got traded. That's the report. Like, I mean, Luka had to feel like he was for life a Dallas Maverick. I ain't ever gonna get traded. That ain't ever gonna happen. That one's crazy. But like, it's the price you pay for the millions of dollars you make. It's what you've signed up for. It's unfortunate reality of the league, but it keeps the league ticking in terms of parity on a decade-to-decade basis where any team can build back up. If teams didn't have this level of control, like only the richest would be the teams that build championship teams. Now they do still it is still a little bit pay to win. It's becoming harder to do that. But I mean, we've learned Denver's won a championship last 10 years. The Raptors won a championship last 10 years. Milwaukee's won a championship last 10 years. Anybody can do it. And they play their cards right and get lucky along the way. Barnes to Mitchell. Knocked away. Damn. Yeah, Memphis better team. We're running a bit out of gas here, it seems, second half. Second half of back-to-back. It's going to happen. Kyle Anderson. I would have thought about it. I would have thought about a Kyle Anderson jersey. I wouldn't have done it, but I would have thought about a Kyle Anderson jersey. Because that's just too funny. That's just too funny. If we do end up getting Brandon, that is going to seriously divide. That is going to divide the fan base. It is going to be a war zone in any Raptors media space. Where I get my jerseys from. Real Sports. Casey Bannerman. Lids in Las Vegas. Gift for my friends. Stay Fresh Canada. Amateur Sports merch. Use the link in the description. Get yourself some Amateur Sports merch. Hats, shirts, get your merch. Support the channel. No Temu. Some DH Gate in my closet. None of the Raptors ones are DH Gate, though. Anyway, we played well. I mean, I'm happy with how they're playing. They had a great first half. Very competitive. The better team's winning. Now down by 16. Second night of back-to-back as well. It's going to happen. Oh, down by, 17. Mobo in the corner. 2-3, same game. Jonathan Mobo. 0 threes made his entire college season last year. He's got 2 tonight. Well, the Ingram trade would be RJ and picks. Hopefully second-round picks. I wouldn't really love RJ in a first. I could maybe get with it a little bit, but RJ and no first, I kind of got to do it. I will not support the theory. I'm seeing some theories online here. I will not support the theory the Raptors are going to do nothing. They are going to do something, man. There is no way they get. There is just no way they go the entire day doing nothing. Well, Brandon Ingram's no aficionado on defense either, to be fair. The Warriors score tonight. How bad is it? Down, well, it's early, but they're down 17-4 to the Jazz. They don't have Dennis Schroeder or Wiggins playing, man. Is Mike Brown available? He is. He is. All right, end of the third. Sorry, not much of a watch along today because there's so much going on, but hopefully you are enjoying the stream. Drop a like if you are. 53 likes so far. Thank you so much. Raptors down by 12, heading into the fourth. I will be right back, guys. Going to do first bathroom break here. We got the fourth quarter on the way. Don't go anywhere. While I'm gone, take a second, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Remember, I'll be live tomorrow during the trade deadline, covering it live. You want to be there. Notifications on so you know when I am going live. I'm back. Hello. All right, fourth quarter, down 12. See if we can come back here. Did I miss any trades while I was gone? Whoa, Raptors got Kyle Anderson? Did you guys see that? Y'all will not find a report I haven't seen already. Should I pin something in the chat that describes the current situation regarding Kyle Anderson? What do you guys think? Wait, what's the pinned comment right now? Dennis Schroeder gonna end up coming. Hey, it ain't impossible. Darko loves him, doesn't he? Now we got 20 point guards. Can't be Dick and Dennis Schroeder. Eves Missy ain't going anywhere. No shot. Rank Dinwiddie, Vezenkov, Slow-Mo, and Eubanks in Raptors history. Okay. Number 1, Vezenkov, because we bought him out for nothing, and taking him helped us get David Mitchell and Jamal Shed. Awesome. And Portland second for this year. Awesome. Number 1 by far. Dinwiddie we bought out for nothing. We had to buy him out. So I guess him third. Slow-Mo second because didn't affect us because he never actually got traded to the Raptors. And number 4 is Eubanks because he came in a shit trade with Thaddeus Young. We bought him out, and Eubanks ended up becoming like serviceable end of rotation guy that we just bought, just paid to not play for our team. Vezenkov, top. Slow-Mo, Dinwiddie, Eubanks. That's good. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm getting $100. I wouldn't have gotten it anyways. I wouldn't have taken it anyways. My pin message is to Kyle not coming to Toronto. Indeed. Nando DeColo wraps it. That was fun saga every year as well. Alex Len. Alex Len's bottom of like any list. Barnes fadeaway 2 here. Another one. Oh, sorry. Does go in the end. Got the shooter's roll. We kept his rights just in case. Just in case. Nando DeColo Day was a fun day every year. Oh, yeah. DeColo. Edie and 1. He's going to head to the line to make it a 15-point game. Raptors head out in the first half, but the better team has taken over in the second half for sure. But we got trades. We got trades, baby. It is very much looking like Ingram is on, by the way. Like, I'm not sure I'd say it's above 50% chance, but like it's getting there, it looks like. Jaren Jackson for 3, and it's a 106-88 game. 18 points. I mean, look at the state of our team. It was going to happen to the Grizzlies tonight. They fought well in the first. Nice feed from Barnes to the cutting Shed. Sleep at your own risk tonight. Raptors could get busy after the game. I mean, it's tough to do it during the game. Raptors could get busy when this one's done. So I am staying up for a while here. I gotta go grocery shopping. Any grocery stores open? I'm hungry. I could go for a fucking sandwich, man. No way they're open, right? No Frills open late? Probably not, right? Where are the ones near me? When did they close? They closed at like 11. I might pop over after the game. Get myself, they closed at 10. Get myself a pack of pastrami. A loaf of bread. 175 grams pastrami on a couple slices of bread. A little bit of mustard. Some pickles. High protein. Low cal. Almost no fat in that. Like 3 grams of fat in that whole sandwich. Don't sleep. Bread toasted, yeah. I mean, if I was like actually trying to make the ideal sandwich, it's getting like pan fried to crisp up the bread. But toasted bread. I don't want it. I want to, and I only do that because my pieces of bread are not that big, and I need them to have enough integrity to hold the mountain of pastrami I'm laying down on it. So it's toasted bread for me. Which is not a true pastrami sandwich. I agree, but Let's grab a shawarma. I actually made my own shawarma for dinner. Really good. I got homemade seasoning. Hell yeah. Lava's open till 11. Fuck. Am I that desperate? Paying Loblaws prices? I don't know. No Loblaws close to me either. Anyways, I gotta be home. I gotta be home in case Raptors do some crazy shit. Pickles and turnips. Pickles and pickled turnips, indeed. And hot pickled peppers. And 3 tablespoons of tahini. Foil says, I'll make sure to drop in the stream tomorrow. If Masai doesn't make a single move, you'll never see me in the Raptor stream again. We'll see you again. Hopefully see you tomorrow. God, sir, I'm starving, man. I stuck to my diet today. Completely. 2,000 calories don't cut it. If I'm staying up till 1, I'm going to need a snack. I'm going to craft something up with what I got here. Barnes to the rim. Doesn't go. Couple DCs. The thing, I don't have any DCs. If I had a DC, I could get through it. Maybe I could go to the store. You know, I got to save money. I got to save money. Man, I tell ya, this game's out of hand now. Down by 22. I tell ya, I could just demolish my McDonald's order right now. Sausage and egg McMuffin. McDouble, junior chicken, to form a gangbang. Fries, Coke Zero, gone. 10 minutes tops right now. Yeah, the Connor McDavid Big Mac. I actually tried that was overpriced. The Matthews sandwich was overpriced. I did try the Hat Trick Burger McDonald's. That was pretty tasty and decent for the price. Guys killing with the late talk food. I mean, look, the game's cooked. They're down. It's not even up to yet. They're down by 22. You know, what do you want? What do you want from me? Fries in the mac sauce. Mac sauce mixed in with the fries. This is good. Animal style, as In-N-Out calls it. Is Jersey Mike's any good? I saw one on York Mills the other day. Yeah, I had it at an airport in Chicago. Yeah, in Chicago. And it was really good. I really liked it. It's the only time I've ever had it. Well, there's no trades happening right now. No trades have happened for like an hour now. I'm hungry, man. Freddie Gibbs tweeted, I wonder if Dennis Schroeder feel like a slave today. Oh, wow. Funny guy, Freddie Gibbs. Good rapper, too. Wemby game winner off of a Fox drive and miss. NBA's cooked, man. Yeah, no trades. Ingram deal, according to reports, could go down tonight. Diced pickles, fries, Big Mac sauce, diced onion and cheese. That sounds real good right now. 60 Wings, best spot in Toronto. I've never been. Never even heard of it. Huh. 60 Wings. If it has 6 in the name, it can't be good. Do I do, you know what? I do have 4 cans of tuna in the cabinet. I don't have any lettuce to make a salad with it, which is what I normally do. But I tell you, a quick tuna salad, that could go hard. I might have that for lunch tomorrow, to be honest. Ooh, I might make a tuna melt wrap for lunch tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, you know what I gotta do? I gotta make the tuna salad tonight. Tomorrow, it's gonna be all the flavors are gonna get to know each other overnight in the fridge. Slam that down on a wrap. Throw that wrap down in an oiled pan with a press on top. get an even cook on each side. That's what I'm doing for lunch tomorrow. That's what I'm doing for lunch tomorrow. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Good call, man. Who said that? Bryce Lawson. Good call, man. All he says, do you eat tuna? Hell yeah, I eat tuna. You can't have it too often, though. There's, like, traces of, like, poison in it. You can only, like, you can handle it twice a week. But, like, more than that, and you're not supposed to have it. No, I ain't going to eat tonight. I'm going to be a good boy. But I will make my tuna salad so I can have it tomorrow. Tuna every day. I'm serious, Bryce. Like, tuna's great. Super high protein, no fat, low cal. But, like, seriously? Like flaked like tuna and stuff like that? I can't, like seriously. Like, just Google it. Because I know you're not supposed to eat that much tuna. It has mercury. I thought it was mercury, but I thought I'd sound like an idiot for saying that if I was wrong. Yeah, there's traces of mercury. So, like, just look at how much you're allowed to eat. Seriously. Kelly Olynyk going to the rim and a foul called. Oh, no foul. He's fine. It's out of bounds for Raptors ball. Down 22. Look, you're healthy. You're here. But just, yeah, weird thing I know. Just take a Google look. Flake light tuna, I know you can only have twice a week. Corner three for Abaji. Fourth in the NBA in corner three-point percentage, by the way. I plan to turn my attention to hockey games involving relevant teams. Well, enjoy your hockey, David. Thanks for sticking with us. Do I think Zach LaVine is a good fit for Sacramento? I think in the end, considering there's only one destination the Kings could trade Fox to, they got a solid return. I think LaVine is very good and is very underrated at this point. Not sure about the fit. I think DeRozan's the problem fit-wise. I think LaVine's an easy-to-fit player because he's, like, super efficient. Is a super efficient scorer. How did LaVine and DeRozan do on the Bulls? Well, they were a 1 seed until Lonzo got injured. And then, like, DeRozan's fit was always clunky with, like, anybody. Down 22 here. Subs coming in. John Morant's coming in. Damn. Well, the Kings were just trying to get what they could for Fox. I don't think they saw DeMar LaVine 10 seed every year and went, damn, maybe that will work for us. How the Warriors doing now? So you're back in the game, 28-25. Wow, Washington's about to blow out Brooklyn. Brooklyn just beat Houston yesterday, too. Man, starting to get a little bit out of hand now. It's getting out of the territory of, hey, we played well earlier, now we're not. It's getting a little bit out of hand now. Raptors just can't score enough, man. They don't have a good team out here today. Sorry. Important. Portland won 9 of the last 10 games. It's pretty crazy. Upcoming sale, yeah, the schedule's a bit tough now. We went through the easy period. It's going to get a bit harder now. And who knows? When we make a trade, we might get worse. We might get better. If we get worse, tank is definitely back on. But hey, they might, maybe they trade for Ingram and all of a sudden they're good. They're better. Well, actually, Ingram. Are we still live? It said I disconnected. Do you see me right now? Good now? Okay. Isn't Chris Boucher available for this game? Does that guarantee he's being traded? Does not guarantee it. Could hint at it, though. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Cut off for a second. Sorry about that. I went to the Bulls game last week against the Raptors. Boucher didn't play either. When do you project the Raptors going to be back in the finals again? Yeah, I did see Alonzo contract. That's awesome. Can't do this stream tomorrow. I wish I wasn't during school. Yeah, it is what it is. I got permission from my boss to take off work early to do that, so I'm pumped for that. But yeah, during school, kind of stinks. We'll be. I mean, you can watch it later in the day. I'll do a video the next day recapping it as well. I wonder why Boucher ended his podcast. It's probably just he probably got paid to do it, and then maybe wasn't doing well enough to continue to get paid. Like, content's a lot of work, you know. When do I think the Raptors will be in the NBA Finals again? Could be like a long, long time. It's hard to do it, man. They've only ever done it once. Teams like the Clippers have never done it. Like, it's hard. It's hard to do. Why do the Raptors have a backup center? There was none really available, I guess, in the offseason for them to get, except for Koloko. Yeah, it's a part of the roster that's never really been addressed, which I have been upset about. $124, 100, winding down here. I mean, Boucher is not playing. I'd be bored too. Shit. God, it's only 10. I gotta be up like 3 more hours to make sure Brandon Ingram doesn't get traded tonight. I hope he gets traded tomorrow in the morning, so like at least I'm awake. But I mean, best case, he gets traded like 2 p.m. tomorrow while we're live. We'll see. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please make sure you do hit that like button, support the stream, and subscribe to get yourself ready for tomorrow's trade deadline watch along. We'll be live for the trade deadline. Support the channel. We're on the road to 20K subs in 2025. You can help us get there just at 18K, and let's keep things going. Keep 2025 on the right path to success. Walter tried to get the pass out to Abaji. Do I think Brandon is a sure thing? No. But I said earlier it's probably creeping up to a 50% chance. Maybe higher. I can see both sides of the Brandon Ingram argument. It'll all depend what the Raptors give up in the end. I feel like the way I'm kind of making it seem pretty good in my mind is, wow, what the hell is that, Grady? The way I'm making it seem like pretty good in my mind is like I'm thinking the Raptors are going to get a super cheap deal. In reality, if they do get him, maybe they pay more than I want and I don't like the trade. So it all depends what the trade is, to be honest. I wouldn't really be upset if RJ got traded. But again, depends what the rest of the stuff in the deal is. I wouldn't rather Zion. I'm good without Zion. Now, there's a guy who's injured every year. Right back to the start of the stream. That's a clunky fit. Zion and Scotty, now that's clunky. Darius Garland from the logo for the win. They're tied at 1:15, 5 seconds. Garland, oh yeah, literally from the logo. Just hucked it up. Sinks Detroit. Anything but Detroit, man. Ingram's getting a big contract to be traded for him, for sure. For sure. Pistons came back from 10 down in 50 seconds just to lose by a buzzer beater. That's tough. What other trade do you think Masai will pursue other than Brandon Ingram? It depends who's in the deal. Like, if Brown's in the deal, then you don't got to pursue a Brown trade. If Boucher's in the deal, you don't got to pursue a Boucher trade. They're going to see what's out there for Pirtle, see what's out there for Olynyk. They're going to try and trade Brown and Boucher. And then we're going to see what this Brandon Ingram trade may look like. Yeah. It's looking mighty interesting. If you can stay up, I mean, I think Pirtle got traded like 1 or 2 a.m. a couple years ago. I was asleep for it, but if you can stay up till at least midnight, I would. I'd try to do 1 a.m. if you can. If you're that intent on trying to stay up to see what goes down. You got school, like, just get a little bit less sleep. I don't know. It's bad advice, but for one night, get a little bit less sleep. It depends. Do you care if you see it live? Do you care if you wake up to it? I do care if I'd like to be awake for it. Not the end of the world if I'm not, but I'll say, yeah, bad advice for sure. But for one night, yeah, stay up a little late. Trip said it's only 7:50 p.m. where I am right now. This is the problem for you, is that if you stay up too late, you might wake up too late when shit's going down in the morning. Like, I have a job to do in the morning. It's not like I'm going to ignore my role at my job. I'm taking I have Friday half days every week, but I administered a trade with my boss. I said, can I trade my Friday half day for a Thursday half day this week? He said, yeah. That was my trade. I'm making deals as well, folks. It ain't just Masai. Well, Masai ain't making deals yet. It ain't just Masai making deals. I'm not going to be live until 1 a.m. No, I'm going to be watching TV with Shams notifications on. Debating if I should make a sandwich. A tuna sandwich. Walker got the free throw there. If the big trade goes down, do I go live? Yeah, you know what? Why not? I'll be awake. Why not be live? Yeah. If Ingram gets traded before 1 a.m., I'll go live again. Brown for Ingram. Yeah, see, my fear if it's Brown is how many picks. If it's 2 firsts, I'm out. I'm out on 2 firsts. I'm out if it's 2 firsts. I really am. Like, I'm here for I'm here for the clearance sale. It's centered around Bruce Brown and Chris Boucher. Yeah. I'll do a couple seconds and the Pacers first for next year. This is heating up, man. I'm in. I'm in if it's a first, Bruce Brown, Chris Boucher. I'm all the way in. Tell you guys though, they do that, they probably have to still trade RJ or somebody else down the line to free up some cap space for next season. This is interesting, guys. I don't know what pick it would be. If it's this year's first, hell no. Hell no. If it's the Pacers 2026 first, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Damn, we're going to lose by 31. Might lose by more. Hey, yeah, if you trade for Ingram, he's going to re-sign. I wouldn't worry too much about that. Oh, boy. This is what the tank feels like. So we had a lot of goofs, a lot of laughs. We had a lot of fun today, guys, didn't we? We had a lot of fun. We had Kyle Anderson trade for like a minute. We had some fun in chat today, didn't we? Right? I think we had a good time. If you guys are enjoying, please hit that like button, support us. You have my word. If Brandon Ingram gets traded to the Raptors by 1 a.m., I'll go live. I'll go live when it happens. I'll still be live tomorrow regardless for trade deadline. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that as well. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you are not already. Let's jump into the post-game show here. Well, this is what the tank feels like, and perhaps with the trade deadline looming, there could be more days like this. But with all the activity around the league and the rumors going around right now, potentially something big could be afoot. Maybe the Raptors won't need to tank after all. Let's break down this game and everything that went down during it in tonight's post-game show. So, tough one to follow here today. In the middle of the game, Jimmy Butler gets traded to the Golden State Warriors, and for a moment, it appeared as though it would become a 5-team trade that included the Raptors receiving Kyle Anderson in the deal. Then the report said that the Raptors were going to move Kyle Anderson on elsewhere, and we were kind of waiting to see, hey, what sort of assets and what sort of compensation do we get for taking on Anderson in this trade? Then that portion of the trade fell through. Anderson ended up going to Miami for the time being. The Raptors not involved at all, but as the game went on, rumors started to heat up about Brandon Ingram and the potential of him coming to Toronto. If you're watching this later, could be irrelevant. Maybe he's already traded somewhere, but reports suggest as of right now that the Hawks and the Raptors are neck and neck in trade discussions surrounding Brandon Ingram. All of this I've led off with for a post-game show because it wasn't, you just look at the score. Raptors lose by 31. Honestly, like, this game took a really ugly turn. It was a really good first half by the Raptors, right? Raptors went into halftime leading the game by 6. A lot of tough lineup here, but rookies were showing up playing well. Bench guys showing up playing well. All playing well despite a relatively poor, a really poor night once again by Scotty Barnes. It was a fun game. Jamal Shed played well, 5 of 10, 14 points. Walter was playing well, 5 of 11, 14 points. Abaji, 14 points off the bench, 3 of 4 from 3. David Mitchell off the bench, 10 points. Mobo, 2 threes. Mobo won his entire final called season having made 0 threes. He made 2 tonight for the Raptors, 7 rebounds. It was the guys you would expect to play well who didn't play well. Grady Dick goes 5 of 17. Barnes goes 4 of 18. Those were the ugly parts of the stat line. Shed was minus 36 despite his box score here. But, yeah. we were up 6 at halftime. It was just disaster second half. The offense fell off a cliff for the Raptors. Memphis fixed up. And, where the Raptors found success early was forcing turnovers. They won the turnover battle 16-9. They win the turnover battle 16-9. Memphis cleaned it up big time second half. And then also in the end, they get dominated in the glass second half, 25-14. The nature of a game when Jakob Poeltl's out injured and you have no centers other than Jakob Poeltl. Kelly Olynyk's not a center. He's a power forward, really. I mean, I guess Orlando Robinson played 3 minutes. But, yeah, size was a problem. Once the Raptors stopped forcing turnovers, Memphis cleaned up their game. This game was pretty cooked. But, again, you look at the lineup. That's kind of bound to happen. And I say, Jakob Poeltl might be the most influential player to the Raptors succeeding, but just because they don't have any backups for him. They were 4-28 without Poeltl last season. And, yeah, if he's out for some time, there'll be more games like this. And if he gets traded, who knows? There might be other games like this because there is a rough road ahead schedule-wise for the Raptors. You think this is bad. The team is going to change in the next 17 hours right now. Next 2 games, they are away at OKC and away at Houston. So, yeah, I'm feeling like there's going to be something. It may not be Ingram, may not be anything big, but something's going to change. Something is going to go down. Raptors will change. The Raptors will certainly change as we know it at this point. It could be a drastically big change. It could be something small, taking on a contract like Kyle Anderson and getting assets in return for it. But a game like this still gives us kind of hope for the rest of the year. It's hey, Jamal Shedd's getting minutes. He's playing well. Jacoby Walter's getting minutes. He's doing okay. Jonathan Mobile's getting minutes again. He's doing okay. We got Jamison Battle back in the NBA today. Hit a 3 again. He's shooting 59% from 3 in the G League this season. There's still, if the team commits to a tank, there's still, excitement in some of these games. And hey, man, we dealt with some really bad stretches this season. We got through that. We'll get through the rest of the year. If the Raptors are buyers, they get Brandon Ingram. He's going to be injured. So there still will be tough games like this, especially probably the Thunder and Rockets game. But there's still players to get up for. There's still players to get excited for. And we'll just really see what this team is made of for the rest of the season, and perhaps we maximize our draft pick. But again, it is just thankfully there were a lot of distractions for this game because that second half got ugly. You look at the state of the roster, it's just not a roster that's going to produce a lot of offense. You're lacking a lot of creation pieces. Barnes has had to take on a massive self-creation load the last couple games. Unfortunately, it hasn't looked good. 0 of 7 from 3 here. It just has not looked good for Barnes in this self-creation sort of role the last couple games without really any distractions. But we've seen Barnes, when he's got help, when he's got teammates out there with him, fantastic player. It's just when he's got to do it, look at the lineup. Grady Dick, Jacoby Walter, Jamal Shead, Kelly Olynyk, with all due respect. When he's got help around him and not the focal point of the defense completely on him, we've seen some big stat lines, but some ugly ones for sure. But he'll learn from this and hopefully improve from this. And look, hey, maybe getting a guy like Brandon Ingram really does help the team out and helps out Scotty. I don't think the fit is perfect, but I do think that the fit for Barnes and Ingram is decent. So again, lots of stuff can change. There's a lot of stuff that are going to go down here. How much of it will involve the Raptors? We will see. But this trade deadline has been absolutely bonkers, and the Raptors can make it even more so by getting something done here. I'm trying to think of the last couple trade the trade deadline, the games I remember before the trade deadline. I remember 2 years ago they played the Spurs. I think they beat the Spurs, and then later that night they traded for Poeltl, who had just played against them. 4 years ago, I remember they destroyed the Denver Nuggets the day before the trade deadline in what we thought would become Kyle Lowry's last game. Little did we know that he was going to stay, and it would in fact be Norman Powell's last game. So, look, they were busy during the game, almost getting themselves involved in the Jimmy Butler deal, getting Kyle Anderson. I'm sure phone call like the reports. There's been so many updates throughout the game regarding Brandon Ingram. Masai Ujiri is on that phone. Bobby Webster is on that phone. These guys are making phone calls, and we'll be following along all the games and all these new players, watching them along. We'll be talking about them in post-game shows. We'll be doing content about them on the main channel. If you guys enjoy what you see, please make sure you do hit that like button, support the channel. Please make sure you're subscribed. We got tons of great content. Wherever you see this, I'm going to be live around 1 p.m. Eastern time on the main channel, Amateur Sports, for the trade deadline. We'll be live for about 4.5. I'll be live for like 3 to 4 hours for that one. So tons of great stuff on the way. Please make sure you guys are locked in on the channel. And I will see you again next time. And hopefully, guys in the chat, I will see you guys again tomorrow. Maybe I'll see you tonight. I'll be up for the next 3 hours. And if the Raptors do get something done for Brandon Ingram, if the Raptors make a trade for Brandon Ingram tonight, I'll go live as long as it's before 1 a.m. I will. I'll jump on a live stream. So keep a lookout for that. Notifications on. Fuck sleep. You don't need it tonight. I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Perhaps I will see you